Dear friends in Jesus Christ, in today's gospel we see that Jesus' disciples are asking Jesus to teach them to pray as John taught his disciples. So what is the reason that the disciples are asking Jesus to teach them to pray? So one of the reason could be John has taught his disciples. So that is the reason they are telling Jesus, Lord, teach us as John has taught his disciples how to pray. So second reason could be they have seen Jesus. They were so impressed by Jesus how he was personally praying to God. So till Jesus taught them how to pray, our Father, they were addressing God as God only, not as Father. So once they asked and Jesus comes and teaches them, so when you pray, pray like this, Our Father who art in heaven, and so on. So from then onwards, then the disciples learned to address God as Father. Previously, they were addressing God as God only, Almighty, and ever-living God, and so on. And they had fear of God, and they had reverent respect for Him. And once Jesus taught them, you have to address God as our Father. He taught them his Abba experience, his own experience, how he was calling God as his own Father. So that same prayer he was teaching his disciples. So one thing we can learn from today's gospel is that disciples were so much impressed by the prayer of Jesus, his personal prayer, how he was so intimate with God himself. Since they were so much impressed, they asked him, Lord, teach us also, let us also pray. So in our lives too, we need to look into our life, how do I pray? So when I pray to God, do I pray like Jesus as he was, calling Abba Father, God as Abba Father? Do I consider him as my Father? Do I consider him, do I believe that he is my Father? Do I have that same experience how Jesus, while praying to God had that experience? So we need to have that, that experience in our life. We need to imbibe, we need to chase for that experience. We need to get that experience. So therefore, my dear friends, let us pray the Our Father in our day-to-day life like Jesus, not like me, not like yourself, but like Jesus. Let us try it. Thank you.